to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. If you are one of my beautiful returning subscribers, I just want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for being here in support of me, in support of each other as well. In the comment section, when I started this channel, I really wanted it to become a space of light and love. So I'm just so happy that you are all here to help me in that mission. So thank you for being here. And if you have found yourself here for the very first time, we just want to welcome you to the space with open arms. Please pull up a chair, grab yourself some snacks, a cup of tea, and we'll have a little bit of a chit chat because we're all friends when we gather at my table. So today's pick a card, we're looking at August love predictions. What's coming up for you in August when it comes to your love life? We have 3 horses to choose from today. These beautiful knights. We have this beautiful pile number 1 here with this gorgeous dappled gray. And we also have a rose quartz wand to signify pile 1. For pile number 2, we have this beautiful, beautiful white horse, the Knight of Cups, with this piece of citrine. For pile number 3, we have this gorgeous Knight of Wands horse with a fiery mane, and we have this beautiful piece of chalcedony. And this lighting does not do it justice. It sparkles so much. So whichever pile or piles or wands or horses are calling your name, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit today. My timestamps are listed below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. I'll just take a quick moment to say that if you are a subscriber, or if you would love to be a subscriber, we would love to have you. Please hit your notification bell and drop me a comment below any of my videos this month for a chance to win a free reading with me. So be sure to subscribe and hit your notification bell so that I can contact you if you are chosen the winner. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, today is August love predictions. What's coming up for you in the month of August? Happy birthday to all of my fellow Leos out there. So what's coming up for you guys in August when it comes to love? Pile number 1. Hello, beautiful pile number 1. You were drawn to this beautiful rose quartz wand. I'm just going to put it in there right now. We have this Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is beautiful dappled gray horse with so much, you know, this beautiful succulent that's kind of blooming out of the back of the card. I feel like you've been waiting to bloom. I feel like you've been waiting for love potentially, maybe impatiently, maybe patiently, but the Knight is like very much focused on forward motion. This Knight of Pentacles particularly, very much focused on forward motion, very much focused on putting one foot in front of the other, does not get determined or deterred when they hit snags. They're just carefully go around them. So there's a sense of patience waiting in your energy. So let's see what's coming up for you. Will your patience pay off? What's coming up in August for you when it comes to love? We have the Strength card. So you could be a Leo. So happy birthday. Or you could have a Leo coming in for you. But here's the beautiful Empress. What's coming in for you for love? Love predictions for August, please. For pile number 1 on the floor. We have the King of Wands. We do have the 3 of Swords coming out as well. Back of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. Let's clarify, please. What's coming in love? We have the Magician. Whoops. We have the 6 of Wands. Clarifying. The Queen of Swords. And clarifying the 3 of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords. Back of the deck is the Ace of Wands in the reverse position, and we have the 10 of Cups here. So the Ace of Wands in the reverse position does talk about sort of a false starts, and so these false starts, delays in what you want in life in general, they could have almost been like really hardcore in nature, like really profound disappointments that have led you to sort of almost tackle love and relationships with almost too practical of an energy here. We have, again, I feel like you were really disappointed when it comes to love in the past. The 10 of Cups, some of you may have even had some like almost starts, like you almost got here, you almost got to this, and then huge disappointments. For people watching out there, and I am dealing with collective energy, you may have even like suffered a profound loss in the physical sense. Like somebody might have physically left this realm. Take that as it resonates. That is definitely not for everyone. There's a very specific message for somebody watching. But there's a sense of like always waiting for disappointment to come because of this really profound disappointment in the past. So the expectation for you moving into August is that you're going to be ticking right along, the same as always, just kind of plodding towards what you want, but not really having the expectation of success, which is why we're having the three and nine of swords here as such a profound energy for you in the future position, because it's almost like that's what you're anticipating happening. Because even this king of, I feel like you have somebody coming forward, but then the queen of wands is here, like, I don't know if you should trust this. Her hand is up, like, I don't know if you should trust this offer. And it's because of where you're coming from that is creating this sense of insecurity inside of you. Can we clarify the three of swords, please, Spirit? Yeah, we have the star. There is a definite need for healing, because I feel like in the past somebody was a liar. Somebody made you second guess yourself. Maybe they made you feel crazy sometimes, but somebody was lying to you in the past. And that has created a sense of insecurity inside of yourself. And it could have even created almost a sense of like, the only one I can depend on is me. I'm the only one I can depend on. But what Spirit really wants you to embody, because they're saying you do have someone coming forward, and I feel like you could be a fire sign, and I feel like the person coming forward for you could also be that fire sign. Somebody who could even be an entrepreneur, and this could be somebody that you would, maybe even for somebody watching, maybe enter into business with, because we have very strong energies between the two of you. I feel like this person is very much focused on wanting to see you, date you, you know, experience your energy, but you're kind of holding back. You're like, you're putting your hand up. You're like, I'm trying to be logical here, and this doesn't seem very logical to me because it feels fiery. It feels like you're really attracted to this person, but that almost of itself creates a bit of anxiety and fear inside of you, when what it should be doing is highlighting what could be hope and faith in something more abundant for you in the future. Because what Spirit is really saying is that it's sort of, you're not seeing it clearly, Ace of Wands reversed. You're expecting the fallout, but what it could really be is this Ten of Cups. It could be everything you actually want, but it's like you're afraid to say it out loud. You're afraid to say it out loud that this person could be the one. It's like, my logical brain won't let me go there. There's the Knight of Wands underneath. Definitely feels fiery. Feels like a fiery type of energy. Feels like a fire sign coming in. But it could just be their intent towards you. You know, they're very much focused on wanting to sort of see where this is going. And maybe they can't give you the promise of forever, so that sort of gives you anxiety, because sometimes this Knight of Wands, you know, he doesn't know what he's going to do tomorrow, but he knows that he likes you right this moment, and he knows that he wants to come forward. And I'm saying he because it's just ease of execution. It doesn't matter what the gender specifics are here. It's all about energy. And this offer coming for you in August, which is kind of a beautiful birthday present if you are a Leo coming in here, because it's about you feeling abundant. It's about an offer coming in that makes you feel abundant and gives you hope for the future. And that hope almost scares you a little bit. So you may hold back. And to be honest, there is the danger of self-sabotage here and creating a self-fulfilling prophecy if we are so focused on what we don't want to see. It's like we're going to create problems and create a sadness within ourselves that's going to destroy some of that hope. We have the Fool, though, looking at us from the back of the deck, because Spirit's saying this is a great offer for you, and it could lead to everything you've always actually wanted. The past, when people have treated you poorly or lied specifically to you and made you feel foolish, it's time to break down some of those walls that you've built up for yourself. Can we clarify, please, that beautiful Empress? This is a person that's going to, like, bolster your confidence, or try to bolster your confidence here. We have the beautiful Ace of Cups, new emotional beginnings that are going to help to bring in a lot of clarity for you, a lot of justice and honesty and openness. Clarify the King of Wands, please. We have the Chariot and we have the Three of Cups. So this person could start out as I said, you could even work with them, or they could start out as a friendship situation that wants to expand more. Nine of Cups, back of deck, pile one. This is so exciting for you. And I know that you're going to be there's going to be trepidation when the offer shows up. You're going to be really suspicious almost of it. But Spirit's saying that this has so many good bones to give you exactly what you want, to give you what you deserve as well. This Ace of Cups, the peace that dove is bringing in this opportunity. It's like the one missing piece from the Nine of Cups that can fulfill you emotionally. So I do feel like this is a beautiful, valuable offer. Of course, Spirit's never going to force that upon you. They're always going to leave it up to you whether or not you want to embark upon this decision. That's why the Chariot is here. But the Chariot urges us to make our choices based on our emotional abundance. It urges us to make the choice that makes the most sense towards our happiness. So that's what Spirit is encouraging you to do. They won't force it upon you, but they are encouraging that for you to kind of tame the fears that you've been experiencing, that you've been living with, because I feel like you approach life a little more practically than you should. We have Deception. It says someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. It is in the reverse position because, again, that lying energy coming out with the Four of Swords. It's like this sense of, I've experienced deception before, and now I have a huge radar for it, a huge radar. And sometimes I almost expect to see deception even if there isn't. I just saw playfulness too. What's coming up for love for pile number one? Whoops. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real. They are worth exploring. Don't count off this offer coming in August for you just because it's maybe someone you didn't consider before, just because it feels fiery, just because maybe, and honestly, like I feel like this person coming in is really good looking. For somebody watching, I feel like there's really good looking, and that in of itself almost gives you anxiety. It's like, wow, this person has it all. I feel insecure, but it is safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love this person. It could lead to so much. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. I love that for you, group number one. The future, please. For August, love predictions, pile one. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to how you've been living. Your commitment to how you handle your fears, and I feel like, again, you've built up a bit of a wall around yourself. So that commitment is being tested, and now it's time to release it. It's time to release the negativity that you've been holding on to, some of these false starts, these disappointments that you've experienced. It's time to let them go. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Conclusions are within reach. All the obstacles that were in the way of you achieving this, all of the perceived obstacles. Time to look at the bigger picture and recognize that what we've experienced in the past is not a guaranteed sort of reflection of what's going to happen for us in the future, especially when we tackle the present energy in a different way. Advice, please, for pile number one. We have the Cheetah. Love that for you. Fire Ant. This is going to be a fiery connection between the two of you. Especially if you're a Leo. I feel like they could be even a Sagittarius coming in. They don't have to be, like I said, but it's very, very intense between the two of you. And they make you feel that intensity, but almost thrust you into some insecurity too. So much fire. But the Cheetah in and of itself is talking about how valuable this offer is and how you have to be ready for it. Because the Cheetah has to be ready to improve its situation. It has to lie in wait until the conditions are perfect. And then it has to rush in and grab what it's going to grab. Because otherwise it's going to lose its opportunity. And in the same way, Spirit wants you to be ready for it. Let's get some advice for you from Spirit. Advice, please. Pile number one in regards to their love in August coming in. We have here resolve. You will overcome this obstacle that has been holding you back from love, from abundance. This is the opportunity, and the way that we do it is to focus on joy. Just lighten up. Enjoy the time. Enjoy this person's company. They are exuberant. They have a lot of energy. Enjoy it. Have fun. follow the passion in your soul, Black Panther. And we're dealing with so much fire energy. Like I said, I feel like there's a lot of passion you're going to be experiencing. And it's almost scary, but for you, but I feel like it's exactly what you need. Pile 1, please. Love predictions for August for pile 1, please. The Union of Hearts. I love it. A love connection that defies explanation. Pile 1. This is, like I said, the fulfillment. 10 of Cups. This could lead to everything. This could lead to like abundance. This could lead to marriage. This could lead to children. Whatever abundance means to you, that's what this has the potential to have. Turn on your heart light is on the back of the deck. Reflect on a time when you experienced love and bring that to the present. Let's get a charm bowl for you. Group number 1, August love predictions. Advice in the bowl, please. What's coming in August for group number 1? Oh, I lost one out of the bowl. So we have the Chariot reverse. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 6 of Wands. So the Chariot in the reverse position talks about a stagnancy issue. And giving up or losing direction before we even hit the obstacle because of the past, because of what we've experienced. It kind of adds to our need to wield that strength energy to overcome the forces that we feel are against us. And the 6 of Wands is that beautiful reflection of spirit on how to do that. You know, I say it a lot. I know people get tired of hearing it probably, but the 6 of Wands doesn't always make sense to me in the tarot because it's plumbed right in the middle of the 5 and the 7, which are obstacles. So we're declaring victory before we even hit the obstacle. And that's how we're supposed to tackle life. We're supposed to tackle life in the present moment like we're already winners. And in that way, we're going to be able to go boldly towards opportunities that present. Whoops. I just saw the cardinal. We have Chanel number 5, so May or the 5th of any month could be significant, or maybe somebody's a really snappy dresser. We have here Aquarius, hope. We have the secrets that we carry forth, our past pain that we bury down. We have a penny from 1977. We have the 9 of Swords, because here with the 9 of Spades, because I feel like you are really nervous, really worried moving forward, either that you'll be alone, or there's just anxiety here with the 9 of Swords moving into the future that you're going to be hurt. We have the Key, and we have the Whale tail, and we also, here's a powerful ending. The whale tail is black, so again, having to go with the flow or remove yourself from a situation where there was a real bad ending or a physical loss. We have the Wheel of Fortune, sudden turns of events in your favor in August, pile 1. But we have to be, the caveats of change. Only we can unlock our doors or our doorways in front of us. Only we can sort of be the key to our own recovery. All right, pile 1, that's what I have for you today. I love predictions for August. What's coming up for you in August? If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in the comments section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. Join our beautiful family here. Please hit your like button if you feel called to, because it really does help me to bring you more content. And I truly appreciate it. If you would like to drop me a comment below, I would love to enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. But I do hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. And I hope you have a great day. I'll also quickly mention that I do have links below for Etsy and for Instagram too. So Etsy is where I offer my private readings, and Instagram I do a monthly mini free read. So if you'd like to come over there and enter for your chance to win as well. Have a wonderful day. Hello everybody, in pile number 2, you were drawn to this beautiful piece of citrine. This is from the Congo. Or perhaps you were drawn to this beautiful white horse here, the Knight of Cups, with this beautiful seashell here behind. And this is your reading. This is an August love prediction. What's coming up for you in love? We have this Knight of Emotions, the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a character that brings forth a love offer. And sometimes he's almost too good to be true, this Knight of Cups. Sometimes it smells good, it looks good, everything about it is great. Sometimes he has a hard time being a bit open emotionally. But it does sort of, I often think of like, a prince charging in on the white steed when I see this Knight of Cups. So it could be an indicator of what is coming for you in August. So let's take a look and see. So what is coming up for you? Everyone who chose pile number 2 in August. Which deck do I want? I'm going to use this one. So what is coming up for you in August? What is your August love prediction? Who's coming forward? What changes are coming into your love life? Pile number 2. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups coming out as well. So 5 of Pentacles can sometimes be, you know, coming from a pretty disappointed past. Maybe a broken past. For some of you, it could even be like divorce. Could have been a financial, like some financial setbacks due to that situation, due to your experiences. We have Justice. August love predictions, please. Ooh. We have the Judgment card coming out as well, which can represent transformation, new beginnings for you. We have the Knight of Swords on the back of the deck. So you've got some changes coming in for you, pile number 2. Let's clarify the 5. Thank you, Spirit. 4 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. What is coming in love for pile 2, please? We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the 6 of Cups. Back of the deck we have is the Movement of Wands, the Knight of Wands here, and we have the beautiful star. Underneath is the Empress. I love this for you, pile 2, because it shows movement and change coming from a place where I feel like you've been through a bit of a rough time. It could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be a combination of the two. I almost feel like there could have been divorce for somebody watching. That won't resonate with everyone. So you may be the one here. This is the Knight of Cups who's ready for change, ready for more. It's like you're coming from a negative place, but you've healed from that place. I feel like you've left some of that behind you. You could have a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, or a little bit of you know, a feeling of like, I don't know if I can put myself out there 100%, but I see that you've spent some time healing and planning and like readying yourself for this change for some reason. It's like you are deciding to embark upon like putting yourself out there, or maybe you're going to put yourself online or something on a dating site or something, because it shows that you've spent some time in retreat thinking about it. Thinking about what you need to do, thinking about the healing process, thinking about expansion, and making plans for your future after a disappointment, after loss. So you're very objective in your thought. You're very intelligent in how you handle yourself, and I like that. I like that about you. You could be an Aquarius potentially here with, or a Libra with the Justice energy. What we see coming in for you for August is an opportunity, is a love offer that comes up with the Ace of Cups. And I feel like this is a beautiful opportunity for you to kind of ease back. Oh, we fell over here. And it's funny that I said ease back in slowly, because the Movement of Wands does not like that. The Movement of Wands wants to leap into new beginnings, wants to sort of embark upon the journey. And that is Spirit's advice for you when kind of getting this opportunity in front of you, this Ace of Cups, this emotional new beginning that's being afforded, and it's coming in the form of a love offer. I feel like it could be even an air sign coming in for you. You yourself could be a water sign. Again, you don't have to be. It's just about the energies floating around. This offer coming in for you, it's like after what you've been through, it's like this is what you deserve. You deserve this opportunity. You deserve a relationship like this. And it's one where you're going to start to really build. But I feel like you're going to really want to take your time here. And you're really going to be very careful with the steps that you make. I feel like it's a very slow kind of relationship that's going to come up. It could start physical. If I'm honest, it could start in a physical way and then grow to an abundance of emotional abundance here between the two of you. But it's like you're not going to let your heart out 100% as soon as this offer comes in. You're going to take your time. You're going to be very smart and calculated about your movements. Because you're coming from a place where it doesn't make sense to throw your heart in because you've just experienced a lot of loss, and it feels like you're very practical in the way that you look at that loss, because it's like, yes, I suffered, but I also suffered perhaps again physically. Like there could have been money lost, or like things lost, or maybe that you had to like dissolve assets or something in the past here. Again, won't resonate for everyone, but this opportunity is a chance for you to rebuild, and you choose to do it slowly. You choose to take this day by day, step by step, and that's a very practical and smart approach. And what it's leading you to, what Spirit really wants and is really excited to share with you, is that what it's leading you to is this beautiful new beginning. The Judgment card, which is a transformation. It's like a reflective period where we look at everything we've been through, everything we've built up, and we're left with a feeling of accomplishment, because it means we're starting over. We're starting, and our hope has been renewed, and our abundance here. And look at 4 of Wands. Our abundance, the way we feel about ourselves, the way we feel about our situation has completely shifted. We go from feeling insecure to feeling 100% whole, 100%, in our element truly. And you can see this tree that's, sprouting out of that abundance, out of that security, out of that emotional happiness. It's a beautiful gateway. And what I really want to share with you too is that 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, these are all energies that speak of a connection that you may not trust that it's divinely guided. You may not trust it when it first shows up, and it takes time to build that level of trust. But you're going to come to find that all of this was serendipitous. All of this was meant to be, because you were meant to reunite with this person. This person, for some of you, could be someone who is from your physical past in this physical life, with the 6 of Cups, because it does talk about a reunion from someone from your past potentially. But I feel like for most of you watching, it's more so a reunion of souls from someone from a past life coming in, that is meant to be with you, that is meant to help you achieve this level of security, a level of abundance. So this is beautiful change coming in for you, pile 2s. I'm feeling so optimistic about the readings today. Everything's sort of, well, I don't want to speak too soon because we haven't done the 3rd pile yet, but this is a beautiful opportunity for you. What's coming in for August for pile 2, please? Can we clarify that 6 of Cups? Queen of Wands. You could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as well, or this person coming in could be the fire. You could be the water. They could be, or you could be even the air, and they could be the water or the fire. I'm sorry, but it's like it fuels it higher and higher and higher. It affords you the opportunity to plan again, is what it does. Can we clarify the Justice, please? We have the Sun. Yes, you deserve this. You deserve this. I feel like you handled your past disappointments with class and grace for the most part. And so you deserve this new beginning, and it restores your balance inside as well. The process of rebuilding makes you feel so productive, makes you feel like you're accomplishing something within this connection, and even interiorly it creates a growth inside of you. Here's back of deck is King of Cups. This could be your divine counterpart coming in for you. It doesn't matter about gender. It has everything to do with energy. And it's about the abundance of love you feel. So you go from feeling this way of insecurity a little bit, tentatively going towards an offer though. And that's the beautiful part, is that you're still optimistic enough to go for it. And that's a beautiful thing in your energy. And it's going to make you evolve so that you feel secure and you feel emotionally abundant. What's coming up in love for August for pile 2, please, Spirit? Chemistry. There is a magnetic attraction here, and that's for a reason. That's being divinely guided for a reason. And you feel it because you may recognize them from a past life almost. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I've often said, I say it every time, I don't like the message on this card. I'm just going to cover it up because I don't like it. But it talks about maybe you're coming from this place. You're coming from a place where you didn't feel like you were valued, that you were worthy. But this is a new day and this is a new connection, because this one is going to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. For perhaps, you know, the first time in like a really long time. What's next in love? Pile number 2, please. We have the glove. The glove talks about, you know, the masks we wear and the walls that we built up, because we don't want to show how insecure we are sometimes. And that's why that Knight of Cups sometimes shows up, you know, originally, you know, he shows up with so much feigned confidence. It almost seems too good to be true sometimes. And sometimes it really requires us to step out in boldness and in faith to trust that person. We have the Pond. What this new offer comes in and what it affords you is the ability to reflect, again with the Judgment, ability to reflect where you've come from and where you're going. And what you're going to notice is the difference is that you have endured so much. You've endured so much pain. And now it's like you're rising from the ashes. Here's like this phoenix coming up with the endurance card. She's holding that egg of potential, because the egg is the symbol of all things that could be. And it's like it rises your spirits. It gives you a new perspective on what the future could hold. And it's because you literally fall really head over heels for this person, potentially, with the Love card. Head over heels, like to the point where you feel like spouting sonnets, potentially. Love prediction pile number 2 for August, please. We have here spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Someone from your past, like I said, the 6 of Cups can be someone from a past life coming back towards you. So this spiritual connection, you know, you may not feel it or trust it to be as such when it first shows up, but that's because you're going in with a tentative attitude. But that's okay. That's okay, because Spirit says that your patience, and it's going to pay off. The patience between you and this person, the growth that's going to happen. You guys are building to something huge. We also have here, look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. It's like sometimes we experience a lot of pain and frustration and disappointments, and it makes us not even want to try, to be honest. It makes us not want to try at all. But Spirit says to us, you know, if you don't feel like trying, let's try once more. Let's try one more time. If you don't feel like trying, let's just try one more time. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions as well in the back of the deck. So this person coming in, their love language may be you know, a form of physical touch or actions. Love predictions for pile number 2 for August, please. Faith. Have faith in these offers that are coming in for you. They are being divinely guided. This love offer coming in here is one that's meant to bring you some peace. This is divinely guided. There's a perfect plan here. You've persevered through a lot. And this is kind of like your, it's kind of like your dessert after a bad meal. It's like Spirit saying you're owed this. That Justice card is here to restore your balance. You have manifested this change, this positive change, because you put effort into your healing. And that's important, Spirit says. You put the effort into your healing. You looked at it objectively. You tried your best. And that's paying off for you. Back of the deck is the Dissipating card. You might feel like you've been waiting for this. But that's what Spirit's saying. It's moving. It's coming. It's speeding up now for you. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 2. If you're new to the channel, I do end each pile with a charm cast. I always encourage anyone who is watching to find their own meanings in the charms, but I do have my own special meanings for them as well. What's coming up in love in August for group number 2, please? What can you tell me in the bowl? 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So we have the Seven of Wands. So it may be that in the past, in your experience in love, you had a hard time moving forward and you've worked really, really hard to overcome that obstacle. The Seven of Wands shows a certain amount of determination towards overcoming what has held you back in the past. And you know what's beautiful about this energy is that it hasn't left you cynical. It hasn't left you, and maybe you're a little bit careful and you're going slowly, but it hasn't left you cynical, because we still have this beautiful Queen of Cups who's still abundant and gives so much of herself, is so emotionally giving. So I'm so proud to say that you're not cynical, even though you've pushed through these obstacles. Kudos to you. Spirit's really proud of you. What do we have in the bowl today? We have the microscope. You could feel like you're under a microscope, or you could be a very analytical mind who really sort of delve deep into the healing process to try to accomplish it in almost a scientific way. So take that as it resonates. We have the T and Q. We have the two hearts linked as one, twin flame energy, or I'm sorry, soulmate energy here. We have the ear of corn. This person could start out as a friend situation. The peace is what is being offered here to you, to your heart. We do have the Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters. So if you were unable to move forward in the past, you're now able. And we also have no matter where you go, I'm going to find you. It's like a reconnection from a past life. All right, group number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. I wish you so much luck moving forward in this connection if you choose to. Spirit says there's a lot of good bones here. I would love to hear your story below if you feel confident or comfortable enough to share it with me in the comment section. If you do drop me a comment, please be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check out my Instagram account for a chance to win a free monthly mini read, and I do offer personal readings through my Etsy page, which the link is below. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a very beautiful day. Take care. Hello everybody. In pile number 3, you were drawn to this beautiful piece of chalcedony, and I'll just slip it right in there, and to this beautiful horse with the flaming mane, the Knight of Inspiration, the Knight of Wands here. This is a beautiful card about forward-facing motion, about someone potentially charging in, who is very exciting. Sorry about the noise outside. Who is very fiery. They could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They don't have to be. It could, represent an explosive type of relationship that wants to come in. Look at the firecracker behind. So let's take a look and see, what does the future hold for you for August in love? What is happening in August for you, pile number 3? So what is coming up in August for you, pile number 3? We have the Seven of Wands coming out first. So fire, fire, fire coming out for you, pile 3. So you could be a fire sign. Maybe you are a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What is coming in love for pile 3, please, in August? Who's coming forward in August for pile number 3? We have the Three of Swords. The Four of Swords. Ooh, we have the Emperor. Interesting. Back of the deck is the Page of Pentacles here. So let's clarify this row before we get into your message about what is coming forward for you in love in August. The Two of Swords. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card. And we have the Ace of Cups. Interesting energy coming in. We also have the Tower energy as the back of deck today, along with the Eight of Pentacles. So we're starting out with the Tower as the back of deck, and that's a pretty powerful card to come out first for you, pile number 2, because we're talking about major change, major shifts that are coming in. And as I said with the Knight of Wands, it feels like forward-facing motion. Like it feels like change that comes in that changes everything, that shakes up everything. For some of you, you could actually, some people watching could actually be suffering from the loss of a foundation right this moment, or coming out of that loss after this Tower has fallen. And we really need to put in work to rebuild here. Here's the Two of Cups though. Spirit wants you to know that in August, there seems to be a shift happening for you where we're allowing this Tower to fall and we're starting to let our healing happen. Because once this healing happens and when we focus upon what we want, Spirit says that by the end of August, you could have an offer in front of you that could lead to huge abundance, and it could actually be a divine counterpart coming forward for you. It's the Emperor energy. It can represent your energy. It can represent the person coming forward, but it's resulting in this, the Ace of Cups. And this particular Ace of Cups, you know, it is a love offer coming in. It's an opportunity for an emotional new beginning. It could, if we put the work into it and let these, you know, let the change that's, it feels like uncontrolled change coming in for some of you. So let this uncontrolled change happen, because it's this, whatever this Tower was that was standing in the way of this offer, was standing in the way of true happiness, of this Two of Cups, of what you really want out of life. You may have thought that you had already found it in the past, but Spirit says no, what you have been waiting for is sitting right in front of you, or is coming towards you. But you may be a little bit guarded, because you're coming from this Three of Swords energy, because I feel like there's been a bit of a shakeup in your foundation and you've been hurt before. So you have a little bit of tunnel vision as far as obstacles in front of you. It's like you don't expect to have anything happen in August. But you will be pleasantly surprised potentially here with this Ace of Cups. But the problem with this Ace is you can see behind it are all those scales. It's like it's like leather, or it's like the scales of a lizard or something. It's very tough looking, and it's like we need to melt that tough exterior and be sort of willing to put the work in. That's why the Eight of Pentacles is here, because the spider reminds us that we weave our own destiny. You know, we are the authors of our future. So we can, you know, this present energy with the Three of Swords does need to be addressed moving into August if we want to have these offers show up. And most importantly, if the offer shows up, we need to be able to recognize it and be willing to sort of embark upon it. And that's going to take a little bit of effort on your part, because you are coming from a sad place here with the Three of Swords. Some big disappointments, some losses, and these are holding you a little bit prisoner from making this, you know, charging in to an offer that presents in August, because the Knight of Wands charges in and doesn't think about the consequences of it, doesn't worry about getting hurt again, doesn't worry about the past, just charges in with that fire. This person could be a Leo coming in for you, this set in terms of events, because here's the beautiful Leo energy. So they could be a Leo. We're in Leo season right now. And what's sitting in this, I was going to say horse, what's sitting in this beautiful lion's mouth is that beautiful rose of hope. A white rose of hope here, because it offers a sudden turn of events in your favor. But the Emperor here, this Emperor energy, we have to remember that even if we are identifying as a divine feminine, we all have male and female energy swirling around inside of us. It's this sense of balance that needs to be maintained in all of us, because we're all on individual journeys. So it's the Emperor sometimes that guards himself from emotional expression. You know, he guards himself, he armors himself for battle, but sometimes that armor can, you know, extend to our love offers and can create a wall that we then have to contend with. So Spirit is sort of saying that you're in the midst right now of this Tower. You're in the midst of dealing with some sort of permanent change that has come up, that's caused some chaos in you, caused some feelings of insecurity, caused a bit of tunnel vision. Here, my light inside, my center light just went out. So it's like some of, you know, where your expectations had lain for the future, that's fallen away. And that's something that you're contending with right this moment. So Spirit says that right now is the perfect time, moving into August is the perfect time to start putting our work into the healing process. And the Four of Swords, it's not about not feeling the pain because they know it's there. It's about trying to strip away some of the emotion so we can look at it objectively and logically and see, where are we coming from? Do we want to repeat that led us to this place? Or do we want to embark upon new opportunities that could lead us to an entirely different end game, which is us manifesting this beautiful Two of Cups connection, which is soulmate energy, which is profound understanding, because they see a sudden turn of events, but they want to make sure that you're ready for it. They want to make sure that you see it. And the Strength card talks to us about how it's going to require your inner strength to jump in with 2 feet, to take advantage of this sudden turn of events in your favor, this good fortune that wants to pop in for you, that you're not maybe expecting to come up, or you almost, I almost feel like some of you are like, I don't even want it. Like, I don't even want it. I'm in the midst of this. I don't even want it. But Spirit says that if you're willing to take down some of those barriers, some of those guards down, put some of the work into that healing that needs to be done, you have a lot to gain. The Magician talks about manifestation, and look at what you could manifest. The sun, the happiness, abundance. Leo energy, very, very strong here. But that's what you're manifesting. You're the author of it all. The Magician wields all the power over all of the elements. And in that way, we have to take responsibility for where we're sitting, even if it's currently in a negative place. And in that way, we can push through it. The Seven of Wands talks about this obstacle being something you can and you will push through. It's meant for you to push through because it held along with it valuable lessons that you have now learned. The Two of Swords often showcases somebody who is hiding or crossing their heart chakra to protect themselves. And it's the protection that we think is going to save us in the end that actually does the most damage to us in as far as our abundance and ascension. True strength, true bravery is stepping out in vulnerability and risking. And you know what? Sometimes we're going to get our hearts trampled, and that's going to suck. But sometimes we're going to get to that Two of Cups. Sometimes it's going to really pay off for us. And it's those moments that really define our experience here as spiritual beings. So you have a love offer coming in. It's whether or not you choose to embark upon it and to dig deep into that inner strength to say, you know what, I'm going to do this one more time. I've been hurt a lot, but I'm going to try it once more and see how this turns out. I'm going to let my guard down. I'm going to let these old towers fall, because after that smoke clears, after, you know, all of the debris is taken away, you can rebuild on a very solid foundation. And what you're bringing along with you is experience and wisdom from these past connections or pain that you've experienced, disappointments. It's about charging in with the expectation of success and not worrying about the consequences. It's like living for the day and living for your happiness every single day and seeing it as such a beautiful opportunity and being optimistic about it, because it's in that way when we tackle the Three of Swords energy, by putting in the work, by staying present, by feeling grateful, that we manifest happiness, joy, and the relationship that you're really looking for. Huge opportunities for you, Group 3, in in August. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups again. Oh, this particular deck, the Sante Morte Book of the Dead Tarot, has a very different sort of feel than a lot of other cards when it comes to the Ace of Cups, because the dragonfly is present and it's covered in rain. Normally the Ace of Cups is bright and airy and beautiful and abundant, but this is really teaching us that if we want a new emotional beginning, we have to be hungry for it. And we have to put the work in necessary to heal how we're feeling in the present, letting go of this past expectation and allowing this to fall away. And for some of you, I feel like it's profound loss. Spirit doesn't want to negate the loss, because the Ten of Pentacles talks about a foundation, like a whole foundation that has crumbled. It could even include family, it could even include like a marriage. Take that as it resonates. It's not for everyone. But if that's the case, Spirit wants you to know that this experience does not mean that that's what's waiting for you in the future. It's how we react to change. It's how we react to chaos that formulates that plan for the future. So we have emotional abundant offers kind of dangling in front of us in August, and we have to choose whether or not we have the strength, the fortitude to try one more time and shoot our shot in this way. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. We have the Justice. Spirit wants you to know they don't expect you to solve it overnight. And, you know, there may be a feeling for you that you embark upon this love offer and you slow things down and you want to take it step by step. And that's a perfect approach. Spirit's saying that's going to lead to big things, because the Seven of Wands can look really daunting from way back here. It looks like a skull that's going to devour us. But if we start slowly taking step by steps towards our healing, towards that clearing, you know, stepping over one stump, moving to the right, stepping over another, being very sure-footed, we're going to get to that clearing. And we're going to feel that abundance, and we're not going to feel fearful of it anymore. And the Justice card talks about, you know, whatever we're wielding in the present, we're going to wield into the future. You know, if we're giving the present this energy of disappointment and the expectation of that, we don't want to carry that into the future. The Queen of Swords, and there's the Ten of Pentacles. She is not afraid to cut this situation out. She's not afraid to let that go, because she knows it's not serving her anymore. It's caused her pain. So she wants to let that tower fall. So Spirit is encouraging you as well in the same way to let those towers fall. There's the Two of Swords, though, showing itself. They don't want me to get too preachy, and they want me to tell you that this is your decision. They're never going to force these things upon you. They're never going to force you into a love offer that presents. They're never going to force this healing process that needs to happen for you leading up into August. They're always just encouraging your growth, and they will stand beside you throughout this whole process while you're making that decision. And they're also going to stand beside you stand beside you for the consequences, good or bad, of all of your life choices as well. Love predictions for August, please. It says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real. They are worth exploring. It's like the sense of like, I want to say the word, what I wanted to say was don't poo-poo the idea, don't poo-poo the offer, because there's a lot of chemistry here. Strong magnetic attraction, and that means something. We do have children. Your love life is being affected by children. And as I said, there could have been a lot of sadness with this Ten of Pentacles. It could involve a family unit. So take that as it resonates if that's your situation. And I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. And that could be another reason why you're very guarded as well. Love predictions for August, please. We have the Body. Ooh, and the transformation. We're starting out with the Knight of Wands. This love offer coming in could be heated, could be hot. The Body talks about sexual desire and fertility and that sort of thing. And here she can see this transformation card. Yumiko Kurahashi is taking a bite out of that apple, because this offer coming in for you could start very fiery. And that was sort of a message, I think, that came from pile 1 too. So there may be a message waiting for you there. But it's like this wisdom that you're carrying forth. You're taking experience, you're taking wisdom along for the ride. And that's a valuable tool in your arsenal. And it's about cracking open the negative potential and being hungry for change. And I feel like this person that coming in for you is going to be hungry for you. We do have perspective here on back of deck, Gertrude Stein. She's holding a rose. She's got that spider. We have the spider. We have the rose. There's the imagery of the bird cage with the feather. It's like what has been lost to you or what you're mourning has long since been gone. Spirit's saying, it flew the coop a long time ago. And now we're it's like all of these cobwebs are forming because we are having a difficult time moving forward. Maybe we're still holding on to hope. But it's about a shift in our perspective. That's what the Four of Swords will help us with as well. August love predictions, pile 3, please. We have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Love endures. And if you're coming from a place where experience has told you that you need to be guarded, Spirit wants you to know that anything that is not of love is a lie. It's about love enduring. Love is the only truth. And love is the only thing that will set you free. We have here, turn on your heart light. It says, reflect on a time when you have experienced love, and it's time to let that light shine again. You may have shut your light off. We have spent quality time together as well. Listen and talk to each other. The quality time, I feel like, is going to start out very physical, and then it's going to evolve to something so much more profound. And it's talking about spending quality time with this person. Turning on your light again, letting your light shine. Demonstrate love on back of the deck. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. You're going to be, it's like you're being called to sort of be very generous. It's kind of like Christmas Day. It's so much better to give than it is to receive. And that's really what I'm getting this impression of, that through your, honestly, through your vulnerable giving, through your ability to kind of step out in boldness towards this new person, it's going to heal a lot inside of you. Whoops. A personal issue reaches a resolution is coming out. August love predictions, please. It's time to release negativity. We've got a bunch falling out here. Prosperity lies ahead for you. And it's time to bring love into the situation. Love for yourself primarily, because that's the first place we need to start, is self-care, self-love. Take time to breathe out. Take time to heal. Let's get a charm bowl for you. Pile number 3 to close off your reading. Love predictions for August for pile number 3, please. What is waiting for them in August? That love offer that's coming in. What's that going to look like? The Fool. Strength card. You could be a Leo. If you are, happy birthday. Or the person coming forward could be a Leo. 3 of Wands. I love that. Look at how sunny that is for you in the bowl. The Fool came out first. The Fool came out first. It's like this sense of leaping into this new adventure. You could feel like, you know, the past is kind of nipping at your heels and you're worried about it rearing its ugly head. The strength is what we require to leap off that ledge. You know, taming the fears inside of us. It's this sense of like trying again, trying one more time to try to get that healing, or a new perspective or a new opportunity. It's like taming the fears to expand. And you can see the 3 of Wands here. It's about inspired thought. It is about expansion, but they haven't quite taken that first step. So Spirit wants you to know that that is your choice to take it or not, and they will help you navigate that situation. But they're saying that this has the potential to expand you in many, many ways. It has the potential for you to manifest so much abundance and happiness, truly. So they're encouraging you to leap, but they won't make that choice for you. Let's move these cards up so we can get you some charms. What do we have? Ooh, we have the money bag. The money bag here. And it was kind of on its side like this, like it's upside down. Maybe you have suffered, you know, in a financial sense because of the losses that you experienced in the family unit. So please take that as it resonates. You could also be now experiencing like having to budget more and that sort of thing. So please take that as it resonates. We have a little playing card here. We have the 6 of Cups. Someone from your past could be returning to you. This could be someone from your past here, but the 6 of Cups, because we have the 2 of, where is it? The 2 of Cups that showed itself here, is soulmate energy for me. So somebody that is coming forward could be your soulmate, could be someone that is meant for you in a certain way. We have Q, we have the Rose of Hope, we have the Owl looking at things from a higher perspective. We also have here the Stethoscope. There could be a hospital or nursing connection. Also a blocked heart chakra potentially. We have the Mermaid, which is a symbol of a siren in the bowl. So it's a symbol of like something calling to me, or maybe something tempted. There was a temptation within a connection in the past. We also have the Shovel, digging ourselves a deeper hole with our current energy sometimes. We also have Happy and Time. In time, give this connection, this new one coming in, a chance, because in time it's going to make you feel very abundant, very happy. All right, group 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. I wish you so much luck moving forward if you choose to. Please leave me a comment below if this resonated with you. I would love to hear your story. You can contact me on Instagram. You can also reach out to me on Etsy for a personal reading. If you go to my Etsy page, the link is below, and you find that it is empty, it just means I have sold out from the previous day, but I do update it on a every weekday, excluding Fridays usually, and on Sundays I update as well. So please keep checking back. But I really hope that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage for another visit, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.